never been so ashamed to live in New York as I am right now. Syracusedotcom just released this article, leave it right there. New York State Dairy Birthing Center is traumatizing and terrible for dairy cows. First off, let me just say, Syracusedotcom is the most, I can't use the word for it. They're just trying to get a rise out of people and they're not very credible. If you guys don't know what the birthing center is, basically it's a big tent at the fair where they bring in pregnant dairy cows and they have their babies right there and people can watch. I think it's so cool because most people in their life will never get to visit a dairy farm and see cows giving birth ever. I get to see it every day. It's pretty cool. Coolest things I've ever experienced, no matter how many times I've seen it. To be able to bring the dairy farm to the public and allow them to see this and see how milk is produced and see what happens to the calves after, see the exceptional care the cows and the calves get, I think it's the coolest thing ever, and it helps people learn from the source exactly how dairy cows are treated and exactly how you get your milk, and you can know that it comes from dairy cows and calves that are getting amazing care. It's great. Before I start this video of debunking this entire article, I would like to say shame on Syracusedotcom. Syracuse is the city right next to where we live, so this is really close to my heart that they are bashing the industry that feeds their poverty-stricken city. If you guys didn't know, this article right here is actually from Syracusedotcom. Syracuse, New York is number 3 in the nation for highest ranking of poverty. Wow, and we're gonna bash the industry that feeds them, that gives them an affordable, nutritious product? Good job, Syracusedotcom. The whole first couple paragraphs of this is promoting an animal sanctuary. So we got a big motive here. We're trying to promote this sanctuary that virtue signals and says, yay, look at how awesome I am. I save animals from these farms. Besides the fact, this whole thing was based on a letter that this animal sanctuary wrote in about the traumatizing birthing center at the fair. They say that the dairy tent at this birthing center at the fair is hot, overstimulating, and loud. As someone who's actually volunteered at the birthing center, they work very hard to keep the crowd hush-hush so that the cows can do their thing and have their babies with no distractions. And of course, when the baby comes out, there's a couple of oohs and ahs. But overall, it's a very quiet environment, and as someone who knows cows, you can see that those cows are not stressed. Go in there and I bet you most of them are chewing their cud and minding their own business. It's not hot in there. It's actually one of the best places to be. If you want to go somewhere cool during the fair, I recommend going in that building. There are so many fans in there. The bedding is so nice and cool for them. It is one of the most temperature controlled places at the fair. Then they go on to demonize the fact that we take away the calf, which yes, we do. I've told that so many times, it's no secret. You can see that after the calf is taken to the mom is well cared for, the baby's well cared for, and they are not mooing and screaming for each other. They are very relaxed. Usually the mother just goes back to eating. There are some dairy cows that are good moms. I will say that. Over the years, the maternal instinct of dairy cows has actually been bred out of them because now we do a lot of artificial insemination so we can breed for traits we want, breed for traits we don't want. It's actually really heartbreaking. We've seen them step on their babies, break their legs, kill them, which is the worst outcome as a dairy farmer. So someone that's seen that happen, and maybe this animal sanctuary people haven't seen it happen, that makes sense. That's why they don't really care and they want to demonize it. It is the most heartbreaking thing when you know it's your fault that you didn't get that baby to a safe place. Because dairy cows are clumsy. Maybe they're getting confused because beef cows, yes, they are very motherly. They'll probably try to kill you if you come near your baby. My favorite part of the article is a classic vegan line. Dairy consumption has declined over the years. But little did they know, apparently they haven't done their research, dairy consumption has actually been on the uprise because, well, people aren't drinking glasses of milk anymore, which actually that's starting to come back. Consumption of other dairy products is literally off the charts. Cheese, ice cream, yogurt, skyrocketing. And that's all I'm going to say about this article. This prestigious article with pretty much no fact-based evidence at all. That's Syracusedotcom for you though, people. They love to bash the industry that feeds their poverty-stricken cities. Woo, woo. Yeah, so if you guys want to learn from the source, learn about dairy farming, please go visit the birthing center. Make sure to make that a stop on your New York State Fair trip. And if you want to go further than that, follow dairy farmers like us. Go visit a dairy farm in your hometown. Overall, just be careful what you believe on the internet, that's for sure. Keep enjoying that real dairy, and if you have any questions about dairy farming, I am an open book. I will tell you everything done from separating calves, bull calves, what happens to cows after they're done milking. Anything you want to know about dairy farming, please ask a dairy farmer like me, and have a great day.